made a lot of money, and honestly shaking my booty is fun. So I was like, you know, I can consider doing that, you know, getting paid to shake my booty. He wanted to get to know me, and he was in town for business, and he just said he wanted to see a pretty girl. I met him at a club. What's good, Chanel gang? Welcome back to my channel. So I am like in the middle of doing my makeup. I'm gonna come on here and finish it. I kind of did a little fast little something, so it might be a little blotchy, but you know. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and spill a little bit about myself that people may not know. It may be TMI, so if you're one of my parents, once again, you might want to exit the video and find something else easier to watch. I am just a tad little bit lit, you know, trying to keep myself sane in this house, and so you know, mommy time, whatever. This is giving me a headache. I might have to take it off. Whew. Try to lay my edges down. I did my own braids, and now I'm about to take them out. I don't think it's been a week yet. But anyway, let's get into these fun facts about me that nobody asked for. The first one is I wash my hands in the shower. I don't know if people do that. It's just one of those things where like I wash every part of my body that has skin on it, which is everything. So like I really literally wash my hands in the shower. And yeah, do you guys do that? Maybe not, but I do. I know some people be like, oh well, my hands are already washed when I'm like washing my body, but I literally wash my hands in the shower. The next one is I had my first edible in high school. I don't think my parents knew, because by the time I was at home I took a couple pictures and it wore off. I need to find my old Twitter so that I can find the video, or not the videos but the pictures. But I had took it during like second period, and it lasted the whole school day and when I got home. That walk home was like the longest walk home I had ever had that year, and I lived down the street from my school. The next fact would be that I have a beauty mark in my eyeball. Let's see if you guys can see. Oh, you really probably can't tell because I have these contacts in, but I have a beauty mark in my eye. I might have to take a picture for you guys, but it's down here. You guys can probably see it actually. It's a little blurry, but it's right there. Beauty mark in my eyeball. And I also have beauty marks that are popping up all over my body, literally. I have one on my thumb. Which thumb? I have one on my thumb. I have a new one on this finger. I thought it was like makeup or whatever, but it's not coming off. It's a new beauty mark on my finger. Then I have one on the inside of this finger, and I got them all over. Like they're just popping up everywhere. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, I got a couple beauty marks in some random spots. Or what do you guys call them? Freckles? Like what do you call them? Beauty marks. Another fun fact about me is I have a tendency to cut my hair once it gets to the like awkward stage. There's a lot of awkward stages. Don't mind my kids. They're supposed to be taking a nap, but they're playing together, so that's fine with me. What was I saying? Oh, I cut my hair when it gets to like that awkward stage. So a while ago, a few years ago, I cut my hair to a teeny weeny afro. It was like this long, couldn't do anything to it. And now when it gets to like a certain point, like right here, I cut it off. I either cut it up here above the collarbone, or I just trim it to whatever I feel is necessary. But I never let it get past this tattoo. Like right now it's like right at the cross, this little part of the cross, and I'm probably gonna cut it like up here because it's still uneven and it's thin. So I feel like the longer it gets, the thinner it looks. And honestly, I just need a treatment to I need to find a treatment that helps my hair get back thicker. Like after having the twins, my hair has fell out a lot, and it's actually very sad. And that's why I cut it, because it looks thinner when it's longer. So another fun fact about me is I only cook now because the kids need to eat. That sounds bad, but I literally am so tired of food. Like, obviously I still eat or whatnot, but I only cook full meals because the kids need to eat healthy meals and stuff like that. Even if they aren't eating as healthy, like, they need to eat a full meal 3 times a day. So that's why I do it. But I'm so tired of food, especially meat and like fast food. Food is boring. Another fun fact about me would be that I considered stripping. Now you may be like, ugh, girl, what? Why would you consider doing that? For one, I knew a lot of people who did it and they made a lot of money, and honestly, shaking my booty is fun. So I was like, you know, I can consider doing that, you know, getting paid to shake my booty. But at the same time, the physical interaction with other beings and touching me all of the time, like during a night of stripping, it gave me anxiety being there, and then being in Fort Wayne where my parents may know people or my parents may go to that club. Like, I just didn't want to go. I didn't want to run into that problem. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just my anxiety was eating me alive. Like, I definitely would have done it. And this was, at this time, only King was born. So I did have the free time and a babysitter and things like that. I didn't follow through with it. Like, I literally almost went to amateur night, but I pussied out. Another fun fact about me is that I can only watch TV shows and movies with the subtitles. Like, sometimes people in the shows will be talking and they may not say a word clearly, and I'm like, what they say? And I used to find myself like rewinding shows and stuff and trying to figure out what they said or what the context was or whatever. But I got introduced to subtitles by David. Like, I knew that there was a such thing as like the captions and subtitles and things like that, but it wasn't until I got with him and actually started using them. I think we were watching like the series Supernatural, and at first I was really annoyed by them, but it was almost like they started becoming very helpful to watch the show. And I would find myself watching the subtitles more than the actors, but I didn't care because I could get into the show. Like, I was reading the show. And now it's a habit of mine. Jesus, they are going crazy in that room. So now it's become a habit of mine to put them on, and you won't catch me watching any show without them. Very hard to watch without my subtitles. Another fun fact about me is when I get an attitude with one person, that attitude can lead to having an attitude with everyone else. I know it sounds bad, and it's like, girl, if you don't get your stuff together, but I don't know why it happens. Like, I get an attitude with one person, and then everything else just irks me. Like, I can't be the only one, and I need to fix that because it is kind of a problem. Like, girl, how you got an attitude with the dog, and now you mad at your boyfriend, your sisters, your brothers, your parent? Like, how you mad at everybody else because the dog pissed you off? I don't know. It's not necessarily that I have an attitude with everybody else, but I don't want nobody talking to me at that time. So maybe that's what it is, and I'm very aware of it. I just need to work on it. Another fun fact about me is I wash my feet last in the shower. Like, obviously I know a lot of people like wash from head to toe. I honestly don't know where I went with that, but basically I was saying that after I take a bath, I will take a shower because I feel like I sat in my dirt. I don't know, it's just one of those things. But like, when the boys take a bath, I don't put them in the shower, so I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, it's weird, but I'll definitely take a shower after I take a bath. Another fun fact about me is when I'm doing at-home workouts, I don't have any weights or anything like that. So I'll definitely use my kids as weights because they are some heavy little things. The twins both are like pushing 20 pounds, if not already 20 pounds. And then King is like 36 pounds himself. So I'll use them as my weights. Okay, it's giving She-Go right here. I love her. Another fun fact about me is I obsess over like a song that is just so sensual, and or just any song that I really like that I hear until like I really can't stand it anymore. Like I'll honestly listen to it 10 times in a row. Might listen to another song that I like, but it'll be like my favorite song, and my previous favorite song won't be my favorite song anymore, and then I have to like listen to it till I honestly hate it. And it's like, that's kind of annoying because then like I play out the song and then it's like, damn, like was this song even that good? Like that Hours and Hours song, I played it out a few times and then I heard it all over TikTok, so people played it out with me, and then I didn't like it really much anymore. But I do like it. It's just that I couldn't listen to it right away. Like I had to change the song or something like that. So you know, I do that often. Can't help it. The next song, I said the next song. The next thing is I'm not a big kisser. So yeah, I just have never been a big kisser. Like, yeah, a couple pecks here and there. You know, if I like you, you get a couple kisses out of me and then it just all wears out. Like, okay, stop kissing me. I don't know why I'm not a big kisser. Never really have been. Maybe it's because I wasn't shown that much affection. Not saying that my parents had to kiss me, but I wasn't shown that much affection as a child. And I'm like a side hugger. When I give people hugs, I either give them like light hugs from the front, or like I'll give them side hugs, and it's just like not a big hugger either. Which, I mean, cool, like people understand. Oh, my scalp, I can't wait to take these out. Honestly, it's giving little girl. I thought it was gonna give, but it's giving little girl. I look bald-headed with these braids and I'm not feeling my makeup, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. The next fun fact about me would be that I don't care for romance romance movies and shows like that. I don't know why, just not into it like that. I don't know why that is. I'm not really into the romance novels or the romance videos and things like that, movies, shows. I'm more of like an action / scary movie. But I will say, if I watch a scary movie, a cartoon is immediately after. I have to watch a cartoon or some type of like, yeah, maybe a cartoon, not even like a comedy show. Definitely a cartoon. I'm very scary now. Another fun fact about me is in elementary school and I think middle school, when people would ask me, am I mixed? I would tell them yeah. Now this is not because I didn't want to say, oh yeah, I'm just black. Like, I love being black. I really do. I would say that because I wasn't sure. Like, I have light-skinned parents. I wasn't really educated on the whole like just being black at all and the different shades. And my grandpa and his mom are super pale, so I figured that I was mixed because my grandma, my mom's mom, is super, is this cute? Not really. Let's try that again. My grandma is a beautiful chocolate woman and my grandpa is a beautiful light-skinned man. So I was like, yeah, I'm mixed. Now that's not true. They are mixed with other things, but it wasn't that I was lying, it's just that I didn't know. And honestly, I got that a lot back then. Like, what are you mixed with? Bitch, I'm black. But yeah, it's kind of a shameful, it's kind of like one of those things that I didn't want to admit. Like, yeah, I used to claim mixed because my friends are pro-black and I don't want to get ate up by the girls, but I'm pro-black too. I can't even say that. we're all pro-black. But yeah, I used to say that I was mixed. It only if someone asked though. Like if they didn't ask, I'd be like, yeah, I'm black. But I was just confused as to why my pawpaw and his mom were so light. I definitely had to learn my history and things like that. And I stopped saying that BS in middle school. Okay, so this is one that's going to turn into a story time, because I'm sure y'all going to want to know why and what and all details and things like that. But I very much could have had a sugar daddy, more than one, but there was one that I linked up with. This is not, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But I could have had a sugar daddy, and I did link up with him one time, and I was very scared of him. Was I going to give him my goodies? No. He linked up because he wanted to get to know me, and he was in town for business, and he just said he wanted to see a pretty girl. I met him at a club, and he was actually trying to get with my friend. Like, he was trying to get her, and I had gotten in the middle of it. I was like, she don't want you, she ain't giving up no goodies and stuff like that. But I did link up with him, didn't give him none of my cake, but I did link up thinking like, okay, maybe this isn't a good idea when I got there, but I still did it. And he gave me money just to sit in my face and get to know me. And he's actually pretty cool. I think he's a little bit of a liar, but he's cool. Like, he's given me money a couple times, and he calls me friend. But very much could have had a sugar daddy. And there was times where I would consider like doing it, because I was like, damn, that's a lot of money. Like $1,000 to look in my face. Okay. But that's, I mean, that's not me. Like, it's just really not. Like, we all have those stories of what we're like, I don't know, maybe we don't all have those stories, but I do, and I'm not ashamed of it. I don't know what I'm doing, don't mind me. But I very much could have had one. And he actually still will like be like, hey friend, are you in town? Meaning Fort Wayne. He doesn't even live in town, but I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I don't like these braids. I really want my wig back. And that is another thing. Like, if I get locks, which I probably will, like, I'm gonna struggle with hairstyles. And I also don't like my makeup, but whatever. That's all for today, folks. I have a story time coming about the sugar daddy and how we linked up and how that went. Excuse me. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the babies outside because they're not asleep yet, and wear them out a little bit so they can go to sleep. And I need to make TikToks, and I need to edit videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I need to go finish this because my forehead is giving 5 head, 6 head, big head. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or story times, drop them in the comments. Peace and love to all of you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.